Dang, this looks dirty and it's not. It's not dirty. Hopefully that's better. Um, I'm going to delete the other video. I look so terrible, y'all. Why y'all let me go out like that? Why y'all let me go out like that? What in the heck? I didn't want to do that. I want to. No. Oh, Jesus. Stop doing that. Okay. So you want to get into the industry. What do you have any questions or are you just in general? I would say tell me where you're at in your journey. And I can let you know, give you some advice, and maybe some truckers in here can give you some advice too. I will say this. If you're trying to get into the trucking industry, what's the best company to work for? It depends. That's a loaded question. It's a loaded question because it depends on what you're looking for. Um, how do I feel about power homes? So it depends on what you're looking for. What area do you live in? Um, and the pay, the home time, the type of company it is, stuff like that. Why don't you want Swift or I know why it's not CR England. I wouldn't go with CR England, but why not Swift? I don't understand why people are so repulsed by Swift. Like, why? Um, so the best company to work for, you want to think about their operating area. Where are they based out of? Swift is always on bonehead truckers because of the bonehead truckers. It has nothing to do with the company. It has everything to do with the driver. And that's the problem that people have, that I have with people in this industry, is truck drivers complain about what other truckers do and blame it on the company. That's stupid. Or they complain about something that has to do with the trucking industry and blame it on the company. So for example, if they are in Florida and can't get a load out of Florida, this company sucked. They always got me sitting. Well, guess what? 90% of trucking companies, you ain't gonna get no load out of Florida. It ain't the trucking company, it's the trucking industry. When it comes to Swift, a lot of companies complain about Swift. It's because these drivers are fucking up these trucks. Not Swift. Swift got hella customers. If you're looking for a company that got miles, they got trailers, they have equipment, they're gonna keep you running. You're not gonna never worry about them going bankrupt. You're not gonna worry about them you sitting and waiting for a load all the time. You're not gonna never worry about sitting and waiting for somebody to um, come and repair your truck because you're on the side of the road and don't nobody show up. You never have to worry about that with Swift because they're a mega carrier. Number one, number two, you're gonna always run. You're always gonna make money. They got hella customers. You see a truck on. So what? When you see Swift trucks on bonehead truckers, who was driving the truck? Was it the company Swift or was it the driver that's hauling a Swift trailer and driving a Swift truck? It's the driver. It ain't the company. I don't even know. See, I'm gonna get mad. I shouldn't even did this video. The reason why I wouldn't go with CR England is because I don't think the pay is good. That's all I know about the company. I don't know nothing else. When you're looking for a trucking company, look for a trucking company that, if you're already a trucker, that you see everywhere you go, or you see a lot of those trucks. If you're taking a 34 if you're taking a 34-hour reset somewhere, look and see how many of that truck how many trucks are still sitting there when you leave for your 34-hour reset. That means they sitting a lot. Um, look into their finances to see what type of money they're making. Are they over are they underwater? Are they in debt? Or are they doing pretty well? Um, try to do research on what companies they haul for, what accounts they have, stuff like that. Bennett is way better than Landstar. Find a union carrier company. Any disability advocating? As far as what? I do advocate for people with disabilities as well. What's up, Terrence? My trucking advice from Princess 247 is know where all of your drop yards are for your company. That's good advice. That's great advice because that's where you're gonna get your parking at. Government accounts are average about 5 G's a load for 600 miles. Yeah, that's if you are own operator, but most of my viewers are company drivers. Sierra England or night. I love night transportation. I love night. I still send people to night, and then night bought U.S. Express, so it's a you know full circle for me. Um, yeah, I met Alex, the trucking guy. He used to work for Variant. Um, all these people who came in, all these YouTube truckers, they come to Variant and they leave. I'm still the only one that's here. Um, because I know how to do what I got to do and make money. And these people, the first sign of problems, of trouble that they see, they jump ship. What you got to understand is if you're getting on with a new company, and I'm saying new as in Variant has only been they haven't even been in operation for 5 years, so they're new, even though they are a sister company of or a subsidiary of U.S. Express. They're still new, so they still have things to work out. They still have wrinkles to iron out, but you still have to have enough business sense. Like nowadays, the way the economy is the way the economy is going, you can't just jump in the truck thinking you're gonna make money. You need to learn. You need to master your craft. You need to learn the industry. You need to learn freight lanes and freight rates and how the industry works so you know how to make the best informed decision. Keyword informed decision. Not I'm just about to get in the truck and drive because the truck drivers make a lot of money. No, you do that, you're going to set yourself up for disaster. People who company hop, they either always complaining about something or they're never satisfied because they don't understand the industry. The stuff that people complain about in trucking companies, they complain because of it's a company problem. It's an industry problem, not a company problem. So I would say my biggest number one advice for truckers or new truckers coming in: learn the industry, learn your craft, learn. Learn about the lanes, learn about the freight, learn about freight rates, learn about dead zones, learn about um, seasons, what seasons are good for what type of equipment. For example, during the holidays, reefers is popular, right? Because, Thanksgiving, Christmas, food, right? During storm season, flatbed is popular. Dry van is pretty much popular year round, but they have dips inside. I don't know. I haven't figured out the seasons for dry van yet. But if you have a reefer, right? If you drive for a company that has reefer and dry vans, then you'll be set because you could put dry van loads inside a reefer. Um, or like for example, Swift, that people always clown on. Swift and Knight got dry van, reefer, and flatbed. So you're never gonna be out of money, ever. You're never gonna be out of money. Refrigerated trailer, yes, that's a reefer. Because if it's slow for reefer loads, then they'll put you on a dry van load. If it's slow for a dry van load, they'll put you on a flatbed load. If you have your flatbed certification, or not certification, but you got experience, like people be clowning Swift, but guess what? People working at Swift making money though. So I would say learn your craft. Was I nervous about driving a truck the first time? I was nervous when I was in training to get my CDL. 5 to 10 years, not an owner operator. Reefer meaning refrigerator stuff. Dry van for the first quarter always slows down. And see, William Edison said dry van the first quarter always slows down. Pretty much probably, and he's probably an experienced driver and he knows his freight. He's been studying the market, the freight market. How do you adjust? So Raven Nation says, how do you adjust to the tiredness? Um, you have to be disciplined and on a schedule. When you shut down, go to sleep. If you get a 10-hour rest, 8 to 10 hour break, rest, right? You sleep 8 to 10 hours. You shouldn't have a problem being tired, but you have to still adjust. So you drive for about 4 hours, take a break, take a 30-minute break, drive another 4 hours, take a 30-minute break, drive about an hour and a half, and shut down for the night. You could take breaks. You don't have to drive all the way straight through. You could take breaks and, you know, adjust yourself. I would say a part of that would be don't drink a lot of water while you're driving, or coffee or soda or whatever your drink of choice is, because then you have to pee a lot. You got to train your bladder. Got to train your bladder to like chill out while I'm driving real quick, and let me get these miles in, then we can stop and pee. Basically, you're the captain of your ship. Yeah, you are. I'm a car union car hauler, honey. Parking, you guys call us a parking lot. Yeah, you a parking lot. That's what's up. Car hauler is another business that you could get into as far as trucking is concerned. But like, I'm sure, William, you know your shit. I'm sure you know the industry. Backing is not tough. It's tough when you first start. It's tough before you learn how the truck and trailer maneuvers. It's tough when you before you learn before you become one with the trailer and truck. But once you learn it, it's the easiest thing in the world. It's easier parking a truck and trailer than it is a car. I be having a time in my life parking my car. What's up, R? It's hard. It's hard parking a car for me. But backing is not hard once you get in it. I think I've been to all 48 states. So Google, if you use Google Maps and you have your timeline on, it'll tell you all the places you've been to. I'm gonna look at my timeline and see all the places I've been to. And see if I've been to all the states. Sheesh. I guess you could say I've been to all the states. Look at that. I guess at the top up here, north, I've been to North Dakota, South Dakota. Have I been to Vermont? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I think I've been to all 48 states except Nebraska. I mean, Alaska. I haven't been to Alaska. Golly, look at all this. It's a lot of places. That's crazy. All the places I've been to. 5,489 places visited. I do know my shit, honey. I started out driving, of course, 25 years. Why you keep calling me honey? Is that like a sarcastic type of thing? Are you like, I do know my shit, honey? Are you just like honey because that's how you call everybody that? Are you just being sarcastic? I haven't been to Oregon. If I don't have a car, will the company provide me a way to get there? Some companies will, yeah. They'll put you on a Greyhound or a plane, most likely a Greyhound bus. Holy snap, man! Get to see the country. Road warrior. So if I don't have a car, will the company provide me a way to get there? Yeah, they should provide you with transportation there. But see, before you go to orientation, you call all honeys honey. All right, got it. Um, my wrist hurts, dude. Before you go to a company, okay, so let me give you the breakdown. I'm writing a like a little brochure ebook type thing for what I'm about to tell y'all. My email is what email do I want to give you that I check all the time? I'll write it in the chat. But I'm writing an ebook, and this ebook is going to break down how what you should do before you start driving. And one of the things you should do, well, so this is the steps, right? Before you even start studying for your CDL permit, you should be getting your backyard in order. When I say getting your backyard in order, what I mean is make sure you can pass a drug test. If you're not sure, go get your own independent drug test. Make sure that your medical record is cool, that you could pass the medical exam. If you're on medications, make sure that the medications that you're taking, you could take while operating a commercial motor vehicle. I have 5 years experience. I'm still a rookie in your eyes. So if you take medications, make sure that those medications allow you to operate a commercial motor vehicle. And there's a list of those medications that you cannot take while operating a motor vehicle, a commercial motor vehicle, on the FMCSA website. If your medication is on that list, then you would have to get a letter from your doctor, which is also on the FMCSA website. That letter tells DOT and the medical examiner that my patient takes this medication, but it is safe for them to operate a motor vehicle, a commercial motor vehicle. Make sure you have that. Because, for example, me, the medication I take, if I did not have that letter and if I do not have a prescription and I take a drug test, I will be put on SAP program because when they test me, it comes back as a narcotic. It comes back as amphetamine. They think I have meth in my system. It's not meth. It's the medication that I take that has amphetamines in it. So, what's with the Social Security? Because I'm wanting to get off. I don't know about that. So you want to make sure everything you need to know and want to know, anything and everything that I'm telling you, and any and everything that you want to know about, all of that is on the FMCSA website. But you want to make sure that your driving record is good. You want to make sure you don't have any tickets or accidents. You want to make sure that um, you don't have sleep apnea. If you are blind, if you have seizures, if you have any type of disabilities, check the FMCSA website and find out if there's any waivers or anything that you need to have before you start applying for these trucking companies. And if you have these medications, if you take any medication, make sure it's not on that list. And if it is on that list, make sure you get the letter. Because if you go to a company and take a drug test, you don't have that letter and you don't have a prescription, you're going to get put on the SAP program, which is, I don't know what SAP stands for, I forget, but it's a program that if you fail a drug test or alcohol test, you get put on. It's kind of like Alcoholics Anonymous type stuff. And you won't get hired. You can't even get a CDL if you get put on the SAP program before you even get hired at a trucking company. They won't hire you. You're done. So you want to make sure you do all of that stuff first. Apply for a federal grant and go to your local trucking school to obtain your CDL. Those are two different things, Todd, but I'll touch on those two in a minute. I'm in New Jersey today. Philly trucker, what up, Philly? Philly, I'm in Edison, New Jersey, right? Skizzy. And the load said you could park at the customer, bet at your own risk. What I do, I come to park at the customer because I want to be out of here in the morning. I got to go home. But it don't look too bad over here. But so you want to do that. So you want to make sure you're good with your drug test, good with your alcohol, good with your motor vehicle record. You're good with your medications and physical stuff. You want to make sure that I would say sign up on 10th Street Driver Pulse. Is it 10th Street by Driver Pulse or Driver Pulse by 10th Street? One of those two. And create a profile because they're going to need at least 3 years of housing of where you're living at and 10 years employment history. You can't have any gaps. So if you have any gaps, you need to find out, you know, thank you, William. If you have any gaps, you want to make sure that those gaps are filled in with something, a work-related activity, school, something. No, you cannot choose your own loads starting out. No, you don't even know anything about how to choose your own loads. You'll fuck yourself up trying to choose your own loads coming out of CDL school. Absolutely not. um, and then, so you got so basically you have your profile filled out. Then you want to download or go pick up your CDL manual from the DMV, read it, study it, download some apps like the DMV Genie or one of those apps and take your practice tests. And then once you think you know how to do all of that, then you can go to the DMV and take your practice test and get your CDL permit. Once you get your CDL permit, then you can apply to trucking schools. You have to determine if you want to go to a company sponsored trucking school or do you want to go to a school like a community college or workforce solutions. I would say depending on which one you choose, it doesn't matter. Again, you want to go to the FMCSA website and you want to look and see if one of the schools that you want to go to is on that provider list. If it's not on that list, don't go to that school because they will not accept it. And that's something that FMCSA and DOT changed recently. So make sure that the school that you want to go to get your CDL is on that list, is in their directory. The difference between a school like a community college or one that's sponsored by a company, a trucking company, is if you go to a community college, that's going to be more than 2 weeks. I don't know how long it is exactly, but you can get a grant, a scholarship. Workforce Solutions will pay for it, like your local Workforce Solutions, but it takes some time. It takes a couple of weeks, a few weeks to get that CDL. You may get all of your endorsements. You will come out with a CDL, maybe all of your endorsements, and no debt. But if you go to a company sponsored CDL school, then you'll get your CDL in 2 weeks or less. And you will owe that company because they will pay you while you're in CDL school and they will give you the training to get your CDL, only your CDL. They're not going to train you on how to drive a truck. They're going to train you on what you need to do to pass to get your CDL, to pass the CDL examination. And after you're finished, then you get on a truck with a trainer and you have to work for that company. Some companies may require you to sign a contract. Some companies may not require you to sign a contract. But you will owe them money because they sponsored your CDL. So instead of you paying for your CDL, they put the money up front for you and you pay them back as you're working for them. So the difference is which route do you want to go? You're getting paid at a company sponsored CDL training. You're getting paid probably like a flat rate per week. And you have to, but you'll get your CDL in 2 weeks. If you go to a school like a community college, then you will not get paid. So how are you going to support yourself while you're going through training? The companies that I know that do not require a contract so far are Night Transportation and Swift. I mean, I think Swift, no, I don't think Swift requires a contract either. Night, Swift, and Snyder are the three that I think. I know for sure Night does not. Swift, I don't think does. And Snyder, I believe I saw a video where they said they don't. But don't take my word on it. Do your research and find out. Um, and then you'll get on the truck with a trainer and you'll go and do your thing. If you go to a school, you'll still have to go to a company and find a company that's going to hire you out of CDL school, which may be a little bit harder because a lot of companies are not hiring students straight out of CDL school. So that's why it's a good idea to go to company sponsored training because then you'll be able to, you're already working for them. And then as soon as you're done with your training, you get on a truck with a trainer. Um, when you get on a truck with a trainer, you want to make sure that they're not making you drive only at night, that you are getting your miles in, you're getting adequate training. They have a list of stuff that they have to train you on. You got to make sure you're getting trained on those things. If you're not, you need to be in contact with your driver development manager and let him know that you got a problem. When you pack for your training with the trainer, just pack enough stuff for about 4 weeks. I would say pack 4 pair of pants, 6 pair of pants, 6 underwear, 6 shirts, 2 or 3 hoodies, 10 pair of socks. You'll wash clothes on the road. Let's go to these comments. Man, I'm pissed off. They don't got American Trucks Sim for the PS5. Please give a like to support DollFace. Thank you, R. Well, will there be any companies hire people with bad background check? I don't think they do background checks and that sort. Like you got your criminal background check. Yes, you got to make sure that is up to par too. I think they go back 7 years for misdemeanors, 10 years for felonies. They can't go farther than 7 and 10 years, and it's a case by case basis. It depends on the company. Okay, so the contract, what he said earlier, let me go back to that. Apply for a federal grant or go to your local trucking school to attain your CDL. As far as a federal grant, I have not heard anything about getting a federal grant for CDL training. If that's a thing, I want to learn more about it. But if you want to apply for a federal grant, oh, federal grant, I'm tripping. Nope, I know what you're talking about. Federal grant, like Pell Grant, a Pell Grant. I'm on a whole another level. I thought he was talking about federal contract. So never mind. I ain't even gonna go there. Yeah, federal grant. So yeah, a Pell Grant, the FAFSA. FAFSA, apply for a grant, go to your local trucking school and attain your CDL. That's the option if you go to like a trucking school, like a college or a trucking school, but make sure they're in that directory on the FMCSA website. I was talking to a Swift driver the other day, 6 months experience, and he said that the most he made was 900 and signed a 3-year contract to pay back 1,500. I don't listen to drivers when they say they only made this amount of money because I ask them, my number one question when a driver says, I'm not making no money is, are you sitting a lot? If they say no, then that means there's something wrong with you. If you're sitting a lot, then that's the only excuse of why you're not making a lot of money. If you're not sitting a lot and you're getting loads, why are you not making no money? Are you taking 12-hour breaks instead of 10-hour breaks? Are you taking 45-minute and hour lunches instead of 30-minute lunches? Are your pre-trips 45 minutes and an hour instead of 15 minutes? Are you waking up late? Are you getting to the shipper late or the receiver late? Because you should make money if you're running. It don't make sense. Now I get it because when I first started driving, when I was driving for night, I wasn't making money because I didn't know how to run my clock. Had I known then what I know now, I would have definitely been making money. But I didn't know how to make money. So I didn't know how to run my clock. And that's one of the hardest things to teach drivers is how to run your clock. I was supposed to quit, but my money wasn't right, so I couldn't quit. Code name. Most companies want the contract. Yeah, most companies do. That's crazy. It's a ripoff. Like with the schools, they pay for your local hotel and schooling, food, etc. I hear there are trainer horror stories. There are some trainer horror stories. So if you're non-experienced of trucking, will they hire you for non-experience? Yeah. So if you don't have any experience, you have to go through training to get the experience. I'm so happy I got a federal grant to go to school. Yeah, federal grants are good, but just know if you get a federal grant, if you get a Pell Grant, if you get a FAFSA, grant or whatever, you're not getting paid while you're in school. Now you might be able to finagle that grant to cover your expenses while you're in school, but you're not getting paid a wage while you're in school. So you have to find out how to cover that. Um, Boy, the trucking game really has changed. Also start during the string and summer months. Do not start out in the fall and winter season. That is the best advice ever. I wish I could highlight that. I wish I could pin that. I can. Let's pin that message up there at the top. Yes, do not start driving in the fall and winter at all. Do not do that because you still need to learn. You're already going to be scared. When I was training the driver. It was right before, I don't even remember, but she was scared going around mountains and hills and stuff, and it wasn't snowing. So imagine if it was snowing and you're on mountains and hills. You're gonna be fucking shitting bricks. Don't do it. Wait until the summertime and the springtime. Definitely. I seen those ice road daily truckers. Ice road truckers is fun to me though. It'll be fun to me. Hey girly, caught you finally. So you guys have automatic trucks? Yes, I have automatic. They say you make money when the wheels turn. Yeah, if your wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. You won't be making money, any money like 1 year or 2 years experience. It's experience. You will make money. You gotta get with somebody that mentors drivers, a mentor or something. I'm a mentor. I actually officially got my company up and going, JoJon Global LLC, JoJonGlobal.com, and I mentor drivers, I recruit, and I dispatch. I'm not dispatching now or recruiting now because I'm still on the truck. I got to get off the truck first to do that, but I do mentor drivers. So I help drivers maximize their money. And I don't even charge for it. I just help. And if you think that you want to pay me because I helped you, then so be it. It's a tip. But I'm trying to help drivers be profitable over the road. You have to build up your stamina and running at all hours of day. Yep, that's true too. That points out to another piece of advice. Don't just run during the day or whenever you feel like running. You run every 10 hours. That means you wake up, you drive, you take a 10-hour break, you wake up, you drive, you take a 10-hour break, you wake up, you drive, you take a 10-hour break, you wake up, you drive. You don't take a 10-hour break, you wake up, you drive until 5 p.m., then take a 10-hour break and wake up at 8 a.m. It's not a 10-hour break, and you drive only from 8 to 5. No. After you drive, you take 10 hours. You only take a 10-hour break, you get up and start driving, no matter what time of day or night it is. You drive 10 hours. And I do not have my authority. No, somebody asked earlier. I don't have my authority. Um, Winter, fall, black ice. I did weekend courses and worked during the week. What's a good starter company? I was thinking KLLM or Swift. I don't know much about KLLM. Swift is a good starter company. They're strict. That's a good starter company though. And Knight is a good starter company as well. Knight owns Swift. Wyoming in winter is no joke. Wyoming all year round is no joke. Most drivers are paid by the mile. You be in the DC area a lot. I do. I go up and down I-95 a lot. What the fuck kind of bug is that? Oh my god. 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 Ah! 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 Where'd it go? Nigel, where'd the bug go? Where'd it go? Where'd the bug go at, Nigel? Swift is not trash. Some of the Swift drivers are trash. um, Nigel. Just finished my second day orientation U.S. Express. Very looking to get in the truck tomorrow. That's what's up. Congratulations. Speaking of that, I gotta call my mentee. They just gave me a new mentee. Where the fuck that bug go, bro? It's a bug in here. As long as you're satisfied, that's all that matters. I've been satisfied. As long as I'm making look. Yeah, that's because of the drivers. That's not because of the company though. Sure wish I finished training, see what I could fuck up today. They got a lot of acronyms for Swift. Um a lot of mega carriers are just too big. A lot of communication breakdowns. Hmm. No, I don't deal with a lot of lot lizards. I hardly see them. They be cracking down on that. Like I said, I have to make a certain amount. Like my cents per mile, I have a certain threshold for cents per mile. I have to make a certain cents per mile. As long as I'm making that cents per mile, it doesn't matter what company I'm at. I don't give a fuck what company I'm at because I'm gonna make sure I'm running. If I'm sitting, I'm calling they ass and I'm on their line. Every 15 minutes, I'm calling them. I'm not sitting. Why am I sitting? Why am I sitting? Why am I sitting? Why am I sitting? I'm moving here. I'm driving here. Just for example, last night I got to the consignee late. They wasn't about to take me. They wasn't. I got there late and they was like, well, you gotta wait until we unload the other drivers before we unload you because you got here late. So I sat and waited for 5 hours. Meanwhile, there's nobody in the dock. Nobody's getting unloaded. It's trucks waiting to get unloaded. So I'm like, what's taking so long? Why am I still waiting? He was like, because you got here late. I said, look, I don't have no more time on my clock. So that means I've been here for 5 hours. That means I'm 5 hours into my 10-hour break. You have 5 hours to unload this trailer, or it's either going to stay here, I'm dropping this bitch here, or I'm taking it to the terminal. You're not getting your shit. You have 5 hours. By the time my 10-hour break is up, you need to fucking be doing something. Secondly, if there's no bathroom in here and I can't use the bathroom, that's fucked up because why am I sitting here? And if you're sitting up here telling me that I was late and that's why you're not unloading me and other trucks got to come, so then when are you going to load me? When are you going to unload me then? Because y'all are a 24-hour facility. The trucks are going to continuously come in. So how long are y'all going to make me wait until you unload me? So you got 5 hours. Do you know they unloaded me within an hour after I said that? And I called dispatch and let them know too. I said if they don't unload me by the time. Why is it so hot in here? I was like, if they don't unload me by the time my 10-hour break is up, I'm out. I'm dropping the trailer off at the terminal or I'm leaving it here. And good luck with them finding a yard dog to unload the trailer, to open the trailer and move it from the dock. And they unloaded me. Dispatchers are not on my ass every 15 minutes saying where I'm at. They don't call me. It wasn't my fault that I'm late. And I did my job. I called dispatch, let them know I was late, I was running late, and it was their job to call the customer, let the customer know so they could reschedule my appointment, which they didn't do. That ain't my fault. That's not my fault. I did my job. Don't punish me for my company's mishaps. I got here though. You lucky this fucking shit got here. The truck company 100% robot semi truck forklift and shippers. Shit, get a piss bottle and poop bucket. Yeah, that's easy to say said and done. To get a piss bottle and poop bucket until you're on your period. Then what? What do you do then? Because you're a guy. You don't think about stuff like that. Just saying. You can't use a piss bottle if you're bleeding or a poop bucket. You could probably use a poop bucket, but you need running water. You need like running water. And that's exactly what I told them. I said, I've been sitting here 5 hours. There's no food. There's no bathrooms. There's nothing to drink. I'm on my period and I need to use the bathroom. Do y'all have a bathroom in there? He was like, no. Okay, so then y'all treat us like shit. Cause y'all think about men. Men can pull their shit out and piss anywhere. We can't. We can't do that. What are we supposed to do? So you need to hurry up and unload me so I go to a bathroom. And they unloaded me. And see, that's what people don't think about. That's what people don't think about. When you come to KC, let's get some good barbecue. Shit, I don't remember the last time I've been in KC. A portable potty. I don't want a portable potty in here. I got my methods of how I handled that situation. I don't know if I want to tell y'all all of that or whatever, but I I got it handled, but maybe somebody else don't. Because I think about stuff like that. I'm one of those drivers that I just drive. Every 10 hours I get up and drive. He said no. I don't trip about where I park at. The only time I trip about where I'm parking at is if I don't have no food or water Then I need to get to a truck stop. But I every 10 hours I get up and drive. So if I'm at a shipper like I am now, there ain't no bathrooms around here. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do, and I'm prepared to do what I gotta do. I got water. Yeah, I got water. I have food. I have means to use the restroom, so I'm good. When you come to Kentucky, let's have a drink. I'm always in Kentucky. I'm about to be passing through Kentucky tomorrow, I think. Do you have nightmares when there's no brakes when you go down the hill? I do not have nightmares about that. I have nightmares about my steer tire blowing. My headache is better. So when I got off of live, I was driving for about an hour and they canceled my load. So I stopped at a truck stop and slept for another like 3 or 4 hours, and the headache finally went away after 3 or 4 hours. That medicine didn't do shit. But I have nightmares about my steer tire blowing. That's my biggest scary. I'm scared of that. Good kid next door. You're gonna take her to get the Gates barbecue. I just drove to Detroit on my vacation. I can't do long drives no more, so my variant return is a no go. You can't do. I'm home, but I'm headed to Toledo. Home taking my break. Code name. I don't know if it's a good idea if we went and got barbecue though. That might not be a good idea. So what else? What other advice? I can't think of anything right now. I like looking for Indian food. I just bought some Indian food. You understand? What you understand? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, code name? This is my Indian food I bought earlier. It's like peppered steak with basmati rice, or however you say it. So I got food, I got drink, all of that stuff. Looks good. It is. It's pretty good. They didn't put no seasoning on it. It smelled like a whole bunch of seasoning, and it's not a lot of seasoning though. Tomorrow, I got some naan right there, garlic naan. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be driving my butt off. Dash cams. What about them? I was watching a video yesterday. That's not even spicy at all. There's no spice to it. Say hi, Nisha. I got her on Bear's collar because she grew out of her collar, so I had to put Bear's collar on her. Um, I'll be going through Kentucky tomorrow, I think, but I don't think I'm stopping. I don't know. I gotta do a trip plan and see. Nisha. She got so big. I love you, Nisha. Look how big she is. Nisha, look. Look at yourself. Look at yourself in the camera. Nisha, look. See? Nisha, look. Nisha, look. She is avoiding the camera. I was watching a video today, one of my old videos of and I was showing Bear, and I'm like, oh my god, I miss Bear. What is my view on dash cams? I like them. I'm okay with them. I'm heading home. I don't like inward facing cameras. I be doing too much. That's just me though. But I do not want no inward facing cameras. Fuck no. But outward facing, I love it. Yes, definitely. I'm always pushing that button because it be some shit, man. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I was looking at your driver's window and thought to myself, how is there curtains? Then it dawned on me it's a trailer. I have curtains though. Oh, how's the curtains out there? A pink trailer at that. I had the hand when I went to the owner. Someone tried to play me like I don't know good barbecue. I'd rather do this and move out of DC area. Probably move to the Midwest states. What's your view in the front window? Out your front window. What's my view out of my front window? That's my view. Is that what you was asking? My niece lives in Kansas. What's my view? And all of my junk and Nija. She's so pretty. This company is I can't tell you all of that. I should cuz I'm over here by what is this place called? Something luggage. It's called leisure luggage. I'd rather move off the grid. I would love to live off the grid. Missouri. Oh, y'all in Missouri. Okay. You do team driver and a solo. I'm solo. Top notch security. Yeah, hopefully she. What? Okay, sorry about that. Oh, man. They about to lock the city in 15 minutes. Cities. I'm gonna live like I live off the grid. Yeah, I'm still with variant. Still with variant. So I was supposed to get off the truck and go home. I gotta do. No, I'm not doing no Facebook Lives driving. Nope. Get fired? Fuck no. But I was supposed to go home and I can't tell you all of that, but I'm not going home until my bills are caught up. I don't give a fuck if my fiance like it or not. Oh well. And I'm calling off the wedding. I just gotta get off the truck first to work out all the details on what we're gonna do. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's a whole nother story. We're talking about trucking question and answers, advice for new truckers. That's what we're talking about. I have a GoPro, but I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. It's not working. And usually I would do driving views. So before I started driving, I used to watch driving videos and just listen to the engine and stuff. It's so soothing. But I don't know what's wrong with my GoPro. I'm available. Let me see quick. Let me see if I can make it work. I have to use the bathroom. God dang it. That sucks. All right, let's see. My battery about to die on my phone. Yeah, I was supposed to be hitting Asian Maya up to do some stuff with him. How long do they want variant drivers to have to work at variant? How long do they want drivers to have to work at variant? 3 hours, 3 months experience at least. My Bluetooth is turned on, bro. I think something is wrong with my camera. Do I have a memory card in here? Yeah. Okay, let's see. I don't know what's wrong with this camera, but I'm mad because it's not working. Like even when I put on the charger, it doesn't do anything. I'm probably gonna have to send it in. Yeah. I don't know if it's the charger. I don't know. Do I want your information? I want a picture. Let's see if you're cute. So what if I don't want to go home? Would I be able to in the truck always? Yeah, you can stay in the truck. I'm on a 34-hour reset and I get home time. Can I stay in the truck if I decide to? Yeah, you can stay in the truck. The hell? What is wrong with my camera? It's saying the Bluetooth is off. I don't know what's wrong with it. But I have like GoPro support and I think I can, it's like lifetime support. Not cute, handsome. What else? What other kind of advice? Talking about August, damn, deals for drug test. Every time I do this, she jump in my lap. So what other advice do I have? Let's see. I'm gonna get off here soon. I would say it's preparation. Prepare before you get your CDL permit. And as far as looking for trucking companies, Do research on their finances to make sure that they're not underwater and in debt. Make sure they're up to date on their equipment and that they're not um, that they're maintaining their equipment so you're not going to be breaking down all the time. Uh, move, move. If they're good on their finances, they're not going to go bankrupt anytime soon, at least. If their equipment is good, you're not going to be breaking down all the time. Um, if they're, you got to look at their where do you see them operating out of? Go on the Safer website, safer.fmcsa.dot.gov. Check out their profile, see what their Safer score is. Are they registered? Um, what else? I think those are the piece of advices I would give you guys. Facebook friend. I don't know. Are we Facebook friends? My favorite state is for what? I got a lot of favorites for different things. I love Oregon and Washington, just in general. Texas. I think so. I think you can reapply if your learners expires in 6 months and you have one time to renew it for another 6 months. Can you reapply for it? I think what you're saying is if it expires after that second 6 months, can you reapply? Yes, I believe you can. You just have to go through the whole process again of testing, taking the test. But all of that will be on the yes, I'm still at variant. All of that will be inside your CDL manual. And any and everything that you want to know about any and everything. There's this book. Let me show you the book. I learned about some stuff that I didn't know of too. There's this book that tells you about all the I forgot. Hold on. I'll tell you. It tells you about the CSA stuff, like what Highway Patrol looks for when they're doing inspections. Oh, speaking of books, y'all, The Trucker's Planner, my book, $10.99 on Amazon. The load planning book. You want to plan your loads? When you write down the BOL and the PO number, the pickup day and time and the address and all that stuff, you write it in a notebook. Well, write it in this book. This is the book I created for y'all. And also my book, Traffic the Trucking, is out too. Check that book out too. The Traffic the Trucking book, the price went down. It's $5.75. $5.75, y'all, on Amazon. Because I'm not selling it to make money. I'm selling it to spread the word. And what is the name of that book that I wanted to tell y'all about? I don't feel like looking for it. I will tell y'all this though. Christmas is coming up, right? And since I'm starting this recruiting and dispatching business, I'm gonna need y'all help. Way stations, you always have to be pulled in. No, you don't always have to be pulled in. I am not a lease op. So, y'all, I'm starting a recruiting and dispatching service. I'm not going to start that until I get off the truck. I will be getting off the truck by the end of the summer. And so right now I'm doing all of my research and learning and getting stuff down packed. I want this right here. This little thing for when I'm on the go. Multiple screens. Tri-screen. I'm getting that, man. I want that so bad. But If y'all know anybody that needs a dispatcher, you gonna hit your girl DollFace up? You gonna hit me up? Let me dispatch you. Um, I learned a lot throughout the years of driving trucks and dealing with dispatchers and what I like and what I don't like, what I want, what I don't want. And I feel like with all the experience that I learned, I think I'd be most helpful helping drivers get money. That's what I want to do. I want to help drivers make money. And I want to focus basically on hotshot though. I think I want to focus on hotshot. I'm not going to be driving trucks after the summer, no. Because like I said, I'm trying to set myself up so I can go to law school. I can't study for law school until I get off the truck. I can't get off the truck until I get money. And I can't make money unless I'm working. And I can't work getting the job that I want to get, making the money I want to make, working for somebody off of the truck because they don't pay enough. So I'm starting my own business, and that will be dispatching and recruiting. Um, and I could dedicate all of my time and effort. I already have my home office. I got the LLC. I got all of that. And I want to focus on hotshot driving, and I want to focus on dedicated accounts. I want to focus on getting dedicated accounts for drivers straight from the shipper, not from the load board. I'll be working with shippers and distribution centers, distributors, and brokers. And I'll be working with factoring companies for both recruiting and dispatching. So that means everybody gonna get paid. It ain't gonna be no, you know, no, I won't be a broker. Brokers acquire the loads. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say. That was a really important text message. Brokers, you have to be bonded and insured and all of that to be brokered, to be a broker, and brokers acquire the loads and put them on the load boards and stuff like that and give them to drivers. A broker would broker a load and then give it to dispatchers for the dispatchers to dispatch the drivers on. Or some brokers give it straight to the driver. So, fuck, I forgot to make that phone call today. Damn it. So, um, that's what I want to do. How much money can you get when you're driving? What do you mean? It depends on the company you're at and how much they pay per mile. Would you do straight trucks, hot shots too? Just wondering. Yeah, I do straight trucks, hot shot. I'm gonna do all of it. You're a freelance dispatcher or company. I will be an independent dispatcher, third party recruiter, independent, my own company, meaning my own company, me, JoJon Global. My website is jojonglobal.com. It's still in it's still in process of being built, but I got the web page, I got the business phone number, I got the business email. I actually am registered with the government on sam.gov so I can get government contracts. So I'm trying now, I'm getting ready to get registered as a black owned business, a female owned business, minority owned business, all of that stuff. So I can get some government contracts. I can start dispatching on government contracts for hotshot drivers and couriers and stuff like that. I'm already registered on sam.gov. That took a process, boy, but I did it. I did it. And I'm slow doing it. I know like Jay Rich, she did all of that already and got her stuff up and going and she's doing well. So It just took a little bit longer for me to learn the learning curve or whatever, but that's what I'm doing. So I got a lot of stuff going on, and the purpose of me doing all of this is for me to get off the truck and become an entrepreneur and own my own business. And the other reason is because I want to help survivors get into the trucking transportation industry and help them become entrepreneurs and help them be self-sufficient and sustain a way of life that's, you know, out of that cycle of violence. So that's why I wrote that book, and that's why I'm doing all of this, because my life has changed through the trucking industry, and now I want to help save other people's lives. And I need y'all to help me with that. So all I need is one truck. I need one truck to dispatch. And I haven't done my diligence yet by calling carriers and stuff like that because I'm not off the truck yet. But whatever happens first, either my settlement comes or the summertime ends. Whichever one happens first is when I'm getting off the truck. And that's when I will be like for real starting to dispatch and recruit like full time. So by the end of July, I guess, for sure, I should be off the truck. And if y'all looking for a dispatcher, if y'all trust me, then hit me up. What percentage would I charge? Um, Between 4 and 8% starting out learning. After that, I'll probably once I get my niche and I get my little like groove and I get good at it and I master my craft, I might charge more. But I'm still like learning. That's why I don't want to have a whole bunch of trucks out the gate. I want to have somebody that trusts me and that I trust, right? And I want us to have a working relationship and I want us to work together because I got skills other than just dispatching. Like I can help establish your company, I can help establish your LLC and your authority and recruiting. I can recruit drivers for you if you want to scale your business and get more trucks and all that stuff. I don't know a lot of flatbed market lanes, but I live in a flatbed market lane, so yeah, I live in Houston, big time. Houston is big for hot shots and flatbeds, especially on the Gulf Coast area with all the hurricanes and stuff like that. Um, I found out about a resource, and I'm gonna tell y'all about this resource. Thomas.net. That's all I'm gonna say, but that's a really good resource. So I want to. Um, my goal is to just a couple of like if I had drivers now, like if I had like 2 to 3 drivers right now, say I want you to dispatch me right now. Literally, I'm going home. I'll be home Friday. I will turn this truck in and be like, all right, let's go. Let's go. Did you hear it? That was loud as shit. I'll be like, let's go, and I'll turn my truck in. Can you go local right out of school, or you have to do RT? Some companies might hire you local. You'll get it done. Have faith in you. Thank you, code name. You need me, William. All right. Let's go. Okay, I'll get the straight truck, and you help me. I got you, Jax. Shoot, shoot. I already got. Look, I hope they have any. I hope they have some routes available. No routes right now. It's 8 o'clock. Oh well, I have some routes already for courier service, for box truck and dispatch and stuff like that. But box truck and dispatch, box truck and cargo vans and stuff like that because that's gonna be my side gig. If all of this don't work out, I'm still gonna be able to do courier service. So I got my pilot car certification. I'm good with that. I have my routes for. I got the routes for the courier service, so I got that. I got the tools I need for dispatching. I got that. You're welcome, Raven. And then I got the tools. Well, I got the tools and resources for um, recruiting. The dispatching, I'm just slowly because I'm not off the truck. Once I get off the truck, or I know I'm getting off the truck, I already got the tools and resources for that lined up. It's already in the box. I'm just not utilizing them because why? When I'm driving. Would you say, how could I have you dispatch me when I'm laced onto another carrier? Will that still work? No, because that's double brokering. They already have a broker that dispatches your loads for you. So you have to go through them. Making all the right moves. Thank you, different opinion. I'm using voice text, so I'm sorry if it didn't come through properly. I'm driving my truck right now. Well, be safe, man. Be safe. Be safe. But I mean, shoot, I'm excited. And then I can start doing real YouTube videos. Like once I get off the truck, then I could start doing because I'm about to do a whole another YouTube channel. It's gonna be JoJon Global. That's gonna be the YouTube channel, and it's gonna be nothing but talking about dispatching and recruiting and stuff like that. Um, I'll still be doing YouTube videos on here. Yeah, I'm looking to contract drivers, getting a carrier contract, and their contract with me for me to dispatch them. Yes, definitely. I'm their dedicated personal dispatcher. Um, so then I'll be getting their loads. So what I haven't figured out yet, yeah, you have to be an owner operator. What I haven't figured out yet is, um, do I have to have a CMS system, carrier management system, with the ELD and all of that? And if I have, like, I haven't figured that out yet. Because in order to dispatch you, I need to know what the truck is doing at all times. I need to know how many hours you got on your clock, where you're at as far as fuel, where the good fuel stations are, so y'all can maximize your money and get the best rate on fuel. And based on how low the how heavy the load is, where you're located at, the type of fuel, or how much fuel you're gonna need, where you're going, what kind of load comes on after that. Do I need a CMS? Do I need my own ELD for you? Do you need your own ELD? That's one thing that I want to learn, get more into, find out more about. I haven't answered that question yet. And the other one is, dang, I just thought about it. I forgot. I want to have a digital way of being able to do these carrier agreements. I don't want to do it through email. I want y'all to be able to upload it to something. So like you click, upload, and you upload the carrier agreement, your insurance, and all of that stuff instead of just sending it to me through an email. So those are the two things that I have to iron out first before I actually fully blown get into dispatching. Well, I got plenty of owner operator friends and friends that have their own trucking company. Okay, William. So I have to have my own authority to hire you as my dispatcher, correct? You have to have your own authority. That's correct. You have to be your own carrier. Um, you cannot be working under least under authority, unless if you are under a carrier, like if you're leased onto a carrier, then and it's like a little small carrier, like say for example, William got his own carrier and you drive under him, you lease up under him. I can be his dispatcher for his fleet, which includes you, if that makes sense. So if you want me to dispatch for you, ask him if I could dispatch his fleet and be his dispatcher, and I dispatch all the trucks in his fleet. I'm not going over 8 trucks though. Motive, yes. I think Motive would be a good one. I was already looking into Motive, definitely, because it got the ELDs and all of that stuff. Keep Trucking ELD has all of that named. Motive. Oh, so Keep Trucking is named, so they changed it to Motive. Ah, okay. Are you going to offer government contracts? I am looking into that. Yes. I am registered with sam.gov. Yes. Um, yep. Motive. Okay. I didn't know that they did that. Keep Trucking seemed, but it wasn't. I don't know. Keep Trucking is Motive now. Okay. It reminded me of that load board. And then I was thinking of using that too. So I gotta, do more research with all of that stuff. And it's hard to do the research because I'm driving. And when I'm done driving, I don't feel like doing none of that. I just want to go to sleep. So that's why I want to get out the truck to really just jump in and dive into it. But that's exactly, I feel like I'd be more useful and helpful with that. Because then once I get good at this and like really rock it, Then I can get survivors that survive human trafficking and domestic violence. And if they want to be entrepreneurs, I could train them to be dispatchers. Now they have their own independent contracting company, and now they could dispatch trucks too, right? And oh, they only have 4 trucks. Well, send me some information. Elias. Well, let me see. Ias. Ias. Is that how you say it? My company email is hello@jojonglobal.com. I put it in there. The website is jojonglobal.com, and you can go in there and email me your information. Email me the information because, like I said, I'm going home on the 30th for Adriana's graduation, and if I get a carrier to signed up a carrier, shoot, I'll be taking my truck to Dallas to turn that piece in. We'll be cleaning all this out. Let's go. I already got the equipment. I just got to get motive. So I'm trying to understand. What are you trying to understand? About to eat, ready for the trucking career. I don't know how government contracts will benefit me right now as far as um, dispatching, because I haven't looked into it for dispatching yet. But I'm sure they have. I gotta look and see what the NCIS NCIS code is, if they have, and if they contract for that. The NCIS code for truck driving. Oh yeah, they do actually. And I took a picture of the trucking company. It's called the Trailer Movement System or something. They got a lot of those government trucking companies out on this end. I saw them a lot in Maryland and Virginia. How will I be able to snatch open board loads? I'm not trying to use low boards. Is that the same thing as open board? I'm not trying to use low boards. That's the crumbs. I'm trying to go straight to the shipper or the broker, or the distributor. So, for example, when I said Thomas.net, Thomas.net is a platform where people who have stuff you can. I don't know how to explain it, but I know I can go on there and go to a supplier. It's a platform where suppliers list their supplies or services, and people like me can go buy them and get those services. So my goal is, what I want to do is, why I can't do it while I'm driving, because I'm about to make like 1,500 calls a day, literally, is go on Thomas.net, look for a supplier, and say, hey, do you got trucks? Do you need trucks? You need people to ship your freight, and where do you need to ship to? I can be the provider for you. I got some trucks. We can get a dedicated account going. We can get a dedicated service going. Companies that don't already have a dedicated service, that don't have, they got trucks coming in every now and then, but they're scaling, they're growing, and they're going to need more trucks. I'm trying to get in contact with those companies so I can get dedicated accounts straight from the shipper. So that's like one of the options I'm looking into. Or going straight to the companies, going straight to these companies like where I'm at now. I'm about to take this load to Texas. This could be a dedicated account. They haul luggage. I mean, they sell luggage. So if I can, that's another advice that I'll give truckers too. Every company that y'all deliver to, make connections with the companies that y'all pick up and deliver from. Get their information, get their contact information, and build a relationship with them. Because later on, if you decide to drive your own truck or whatever, you got their information. You've built a relationship. They recognize you. You provide a good service to them, right? I'm about to get their information in the morning, because then I know. Look, there's not a lot of docks here. One, two, three, four, five, six, five, six, seven, eight. They got 8 docks. And you saw how big the parking lot is. So that leads me to believe they're not so big to where they got thousands of trucks coming in and out every day, but they're not so small to where they not don't have a lot of trucks going out. So that means we could probably get a dedicated account through here. So if I can get in contact with them and find out what type of freight they got and how often they need that freight going out, and I got a truck that needs to go to From where are we at? I'm in New Jersey. From New Jersey to Texas. Look how many miles that is. Dedicated 1592. 1,592 miles dedicated. You don't think that's bad? Take 2 of these loads a week, you straight, right? Just saying. Um, I would have to talk to the owner of the company and see what percentage he's comfortable giving you. Okay, I see you're doing the work lazy owner operators don't have the knowledge to do. Thank you. Um, I'm trying, man. Like, cause you know how they say drivers are not being paid their worth, right? And I'm sitting back when I'm driving. I'm sitting back watching YouTube, not watching, listening to YouTube videos about stuff about the trucking industry, and I'm listening to drivers because I'm a driver, and I'm listening to the freight market and industry. I'm listening to trucking companies. And one good thing about being at Variant is we have Zoom meetings every month about what's going on and why things are happening and what changes we're making. And I'm not just listening to it because I want to know what the company is doing. I'm listening to it because they're dropping nuggets of what's happening in the industry. They're dropping nuggets of what's happening in the freight industry, the freight market. They're dropping nuggets on what type of customers are coming and going, where we're doing well at and where we're failing at. That's giving me information. Like I know that Home Depot is a critical carrier. They got a lot of dedicated accounts. Home Depot has the potential to create a lot of dedicated lanes, right? My rate is modest. I must live a modest lifestyle. I don't live a modest lifestyle, but like I said, I'm just learning. What I look like charging 12%, 15%, and I don't even really know that well, right? I'm still learning. I haven't dispatched not one truck yet. So I don't have the right to even do something like that to somebody. I'm learning. We can grow together. I might even charge a flat rate. I might not even do a percentage. I might just do a flat rate. 8% is like the standard. The big old mega dispatching companies, they charge 3 and 4%, which is crazy to me. But they got hella trucks, so they can do that. An independent dispatcher would charge probably 8%. Um, and then brokers probably charge 4% because they're getting like $15,000, $20,000 loads. 4% of $15,000, $20,000 is the same as 8% of like a of 8% of whatever I would take home. So 14, 12, 10 to 12% is what dispatchers are charging. That's good that they know they craft. So for me just starting out, I would charge between I have to crunch the numbers. I need to know what makes sense for me as far as if I got off the truck and did that full time, how much money do I need to make to sustain my lifestyle, to stay in my home, paying bills and rent or mortgage and all of that. What makes sense for me? That's what I would have to do to crunch numbers. But I wouldn't say no more than 8% and no less than 3 or no less than 4%. That's what I would do. And I want to be a broker. I just don't have the money to get bonded and insured. And I don't got the credit for that either. I would love to do that. I think I'll do great with it. I am going to do it, just not right now. And I'm gonna do mobile notary too. Dog food, the whole nine. What you mean? I said I was gonna get off of here 25 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Brokers and dispatchers are difficult jobs. You have to deal with people. I gotta deal with people anyway. Um, Parking. I want to open up truck parking. I want to open up truck parking. I'm 39. Just had a birthday, May 20th. I want to have like a whole transportation network. I'm still going to law school. It's just baby steps. This is a means to an end. What's up? Um, but I want to have a whole transportation network, right? A whole transportation network. I want to help drivers start from start to end. We help you get, but I don't want to do it on a major scale right now. I want to do it small scale, intimate one on one. I want to help drivers get their authority, get contracts, either government contracts or dedicated contracts. I want to help them get their LLC and their authority and all of that, their insurance. Like, I want to be their personal, because there's this girl, she got truck in a box or whatever. She's doing it on a large scale. I want to do it like, me, I'm intimate. Like, I don't try to do these commercial YouTube videos. I do intimate videos just talking to y'all. I don't care about how many views I'm getting. I just care about helping. Because the reason why I want to do that is because that's what I want to do for the survivors. When I go to the courthouse and there's a girl who got beat up by her husband or her boyfriend and she's looking for an escape, I want to be that escape. And I want to give her what she needs or he needs to be self-sufficient, to be able to start his or her own business and not have to worry about or depend on their spouse. So it's going to be really personal, really intimate. Then I eventually want to open up truck a training program for truck drivers because of the training horror stories. So that's what. What do you mean? What happened with U.S. Express? So it's one step at a time, but eventually, I I'm gonna get there, and then I'm gonna get it to a point where my kids can run it, and then I can go to law school. Dispatch Training Center. Alex, of course. Alex has a course I took. I learned so much. She's on YouTube. Dispatch Training Center. I learned my information from ELLC, Exodus LLC. And the reason why I like him is because he just seems real to me and he's faith based. But I looked that up, Dispatch Training Center. But like, I want to make sure that I have not just resources for dispatching. Why my mom be signing me up for stuff? I don't want to just dispatch a truck, right? I want to help you find parking. I want to help you find the best fuel stops where you're not going to spend so much money in fuel. I want to help you maximize your hours of service. and and if we can get a dedicated account, bomb, because we already know where we're going, we already know, right? So then we know, then if we already know where we're going to go along that dedicated account, now I'm trying to help you get a savings program with the fuel stops along that route. So if I know that I'm always going to be traveling on I-69, what mom and pop shops are on I-69 and what commercial shops are on I-69, right? And where can we get the biggest discount in fuel? If we already know that's all we're going to be traveling, that's the lane we're going to be in. And I say we because it's a team effort. It's not you driving, I'm dispatching. We're both doing this, right? So where can we find, or maybe I can just partner with somebody or a company that I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it goes by credit or whatever, but get the best rates on fuel. Stuff like that. Parking, contract with parking companies, contract with other carriers, other trucking companies, so that we can make sure that we have parking or drop lots. That's something needs to be factored in. What if you can't make that load? What if something happens? You need to drop that load at a drop lot. We need to find drop lots, right? Secure drop lots. I want to be the source of that. I want to be the one that has those drop lots and truck parking. Safety compliance is great. Safety compliance is needed. It's a must. Team player, I like. I could do your safety compliance. Okay. So like that's the stuff that I've been thinking about. But like what Lil Wayne say, real G's moving silent like lasagna. What does that even mean? When he said that, everybody was like, "What? What does he mean?" But yeah, these are all the things that I've been planning, and I'm not just doing like I'm not just talking about it. I don't like to really drop it and say anything about it until I'm actually doing it. What up, Barb? But I had to tell y'all this because when it comes down to it, I'm gonna be on here doing YouTube videos about, hey, you need a dispatcher, you need a trainer. I mean, not a trainer, a recruiter, maybe a trainer. That's gonna happen in the future too. But right now, what's happening? I'm really actually doing this. Like I already started recruiting. I already started that. But the company that I'm working under only lets me recruit for Variant and Swift. Why would I recruit for Variant when I already work here? And not a lot of drivers want to go to Swift because of the stupidness that people think. Ah, yeah, get some type of contract or some type of discount with hotel companies. Yep, that's true. So I'm not gonna say who I'm recruiting for, but I want to start making videos about Swift and try to change the narrative, at least for me. I don't know if y'all value my opinion or not. I don't know if y'all. I got some old heads in here, like Barb. She's an old dog. Trey, I think he's an old dog. R is definitely an old dog. Um, Code name is old dog. All the people who are in blue, my moderators, they've been with me since day one. Trey, I've seen him a couple of times in my lives, so I know the ones in blue. They trust me, and they know that I'm not gonna say nothing that's not true or that's not like I'm not gonna steer y'all the wrong way. Oh, Princess. Yep, Princess is one of them. Jax, Jax has been here too. And there's gonna be a time I'm gonna come up in here and be like, y'all, look, I need y'all help. Like we looking for dispatchers and recruiters, and let me help y'all. Let me be that for y'all. And I believe that they'll trust my judgment. I mean, I was only recruiting for Variant, and they was not them, but people. I recruited so many drivers for Variant that I used that. I made so much money. I was able to buy a house with it. So people trust my judgment. I changed my YouTube name. What's up with that? I guess that's why I haven't caught your lives. Yeah, I did because that's the name of my book. Trafficked to Trucking is the name of my book, and I'm advertising my book. That's why I changed it to that. I saw somebody else do it. I was like, that's a good idea. Let me do that. I'm gonna change it back eventually to DollFace Trucker. But you're welcome, Jax. Um, when I make y'all moderators, I make it. I used to have a whole bunch of haters. Y'all remember that Barb and R? I used to have so many haters. Even Tavares used to be up in here helping me. R is mostly the most. R is the most consistent. Code name too. But they used and King. I don't know where King been at, but my God, people used to be up in here spamming the shit out of my shit. You go on Amazon. Do I have a link in my description? I don't. Let me put the link in here for y'all. I gotta put that link in the description too. That's a link to the book. That's for Traffic the Trucking. The other book, my other book, the planner, Trucker's Planner. I will give y'all the link to that too. And when y'all get the book, Traffic the Trucking, write a review. It's not a full book. I don't know, it's a short book. No, I'm not getting tired. Dollface is correct about most things and rarely wrong. Yeah, haters out the ass. But it's a short book. And basically the book it's a prelude to my memoir that I'll be publishing. I don't know when I'm gonna publish a memoir because it took 2000 it took how much it cost to publish this book? I think it was like 1500 to publish this book. And that's only like 80 something pages. Imagine publishing a memoir. I'm not doing that unless somebody sponsors me or a publishing company picks the book up and does it and sponsors that because that will cost too much money. But I am writing it. I just haven't, I don't, we'll see. Like, I've been on this whole thought process of changing what I say and how I think. My mentor has been helping me with that. So I will be publishing that book. But this book is a prelude to my memoir. And basically, it explains who I am, a truck driver and a survivor of human trafficking and domestic violence, and how I got saved and escaped that lifestyle by getting into the trucking industry and how it saved my life, and how I'm trying to get other people to help me save other people's lives. That we all have a moral duty to save lives. We all have a moral duty to help those that can't help themselves. And it's a call to action to get people to help. I need people, mentors, I need volunteers, I need councilmen, I need lawyers, I need all of those people. Like I need trucking companies, I need training companies, I need CDL schools, I need court systems. I need people so we can gather around and try to get these survivors out of the cycle of violence and into the transportation industry. So think about this. What if I had a female that is a survivor of human trafficking and she has nowhere to go, right? And what if through the trucking company, say for example, Night flew her out to Phoenix, put her in a hotel room, got her into CDL training. At first, I mentor her, right? And I'm helping her get all of her documents together and get her CDL permit. She got her permit. Now she can go to, we got her in a safe house for right now until she goes to CDL training. She goes to CDL training in Phoenix with Night. She gets on the truck. She's in the truck. She got it all decorated, got her TV, microwave, refrigerator, and now she's out of that violence. She's out of the violence and she's making money and she don't have to look over her shoulder. Or what if we got somebody who just she's a victim of domestic violence and her spouse is in jail and she's in an apartment and don't know where how she's going to pay rent. What is she going to do? She has a car, she has the internet, she doesn't have children. What is she going to do? She's been applying for jobs, but she can't get hired. I could train her on how to recruit. I could train her on how to dispatch. She could do courier service, right? Now she's able to make money and sustain herself. And now she's getting good at it. And now she's opening up her own dispatching company or recruiting company or courier service, notary service, pilot car, right? Trucking company, truck driver. But then I need these connections. I need people who are in the industry that can help me to be a liaison with these survivors. Maybe I could send them to ABC Trucking School because they know me and they want to help survivors, you know? And so that was the purpose of writing the book, is to shed light on that and what I'm trying to do. And that's why it's only $5.75, because I'm using it as a business card instead of a book. But it's a two-way book because now you get to see a part of my life. You get to see a little bit of what I've been through. And now you're going to be excited to actually read my memoir, because that's going to be crazy. That is awesome to do. I was in an abusive relationship for 2 years. I would love to help. I need your help. I need your help. Um, that's what I was thinking when I was driving yesterday. I was like, when I get home, what is the first thing that I got to do? I think the first thing I'm going to do is volunteer at a shelter or an organization for human trafficking and domestic violence, so I could build relationships and learn how to get into the. What need is wherever these women are at, whether they got arrested for soliciting prostitution, or they're in the hospital or in a shelter after being abused. I need a safe house for them and a trucking company or a training, some type of training program that can train them on how to become a dispatcher or how to become a recruiter while they're in the safe house, or funding. So I need to get my nonprofit started. The nonprofit is going to be called S.H.E, um, Survivors Education and Empowerment. And the slogan is going to be See a Brighter Future. It's going to be a nonprofit. I'm driving from New Jersey to Houston, Texas by hopefully the night of the 29th. It's a 24-hour drive. I'm going to drive 11 hours tomorrow and 11 hours the next day, and hopefully I'll be really close to home. I got to be in Houston by the 30th, the morning of the 30th, because my daughter's graduation is at 1:45. So at least I need to be at home by at least 10 so I can take a shower and get dressed real quick. But so yeah, I'm going to need, I just want to, I don't know where I need to start, but I just know I need to start. So I think I should start at getting my nonprofit up and going. Then that'll open up that's why I'm doing the government contracts. That's why I'm trying to get contracted as a minority owned business and a woman owned business and all of that stuff. So then I could get contracts. And then if I get off the truck and start recruiting and dispatching, then I can have an office. I definitely need funding for laptops and internet access. I need a laptop, y'all. Okay, for real, for real, for real, for real. I need a MacBook Pro. Does anybody have any connections? I need a MacBook Pro. I don't want to use one or refurbish one. I'll do refurbished from the store, but I need a connection to a MacBook Pro because I use my phone for a lot of stuff. I can't stop in Louisville. I'm not stopping unless I'm taking my 10-hour break. And I'm probably going to get really close to getting fired because I'm going to make it home to Houston by the 30th. That's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And I'm not telling y'all what I'm going to do, but it's going to get done. Just saying. I'm not stopping though, unless I got to pee. And I haven't had enough guts to pee while I'm driving yet. They have urinals for women. I haven't had enough guts to do that. Can I even do that though? Like if I'm driving There's no way I could do that while I'm driving. Let me see. So if I had like one of those urinals and I'm driving, but how would I wipe myself? I wouldn't be able to do it because I can't wipe myself. There isn't. I tried. You have? I thought about it one day. I was really close. I think you would have to sit on some paper towels, right? You have to sit on some paper towels or sit on some a towel or something. Okay, so like you get wet. Let's plan this out. Let's plan this out, right? You get some wipes and you put it down there. And then you get the urinal, you put it down there, you pee, and then you take the urinal out, and the wipes are already down there, so whatever drip, it'll catch it. And then bloop, bloop, wipe it up, put it in the trash. I don't have the guts to do that yet, though. Put it on cruise control, handle your business. You know, this truck it has the steering thing. It literally steers the truck for you. Like I could take my hands off the steering wheel, not for long, because it beep telling me to put my hands back on the steering wheel, and it steers for you. I cannot veer out the lane, so I can actually do that. What up, JT? You can get a regular bedpan. No, Barbara's fucking awesome. She be thinking about all the shit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine driving by? You know how when you're driving by somebody, you can see them. Imagine they see this big ass silver thing. I'm sitting on a bedpan. Yep, it works. Oh my god, that's some serious shit right there. Hey, just letting you know I'm coming over. Alrighty, and put cat litter in it. Oh my god, I want to try it just to try it. I want to try it just to try it, just for shits and giggles. I want to try that. A fucking bedpan. That's crazy. The disposable ones, nah, because I'm gonna sit on it while I'm driving. I mean, if I'm driving, I could just put it up under me. I can't do that when I'm driving because I would have to hold the steering wheel to pull myself up. But that's a business idea. So it's on camera what I'm about to say, so y'all can't steal it. Okay, you got a disposable bedpan that has a cushion on it, so you can sit on it like a seat. It has a tube that goes into a little tank. So when you pee on it, the tube goes in there. You got the tank down there. These seats actually move. Like I can pull this up. I don't know if y'all can see that. Ugh, but I can pull this up. See? So maybe I can make some type of adapter and make this seat a bedpan with the tubes coming out. That is a good fucking idea. This seat could be a double as a bedpan, and it have a bidet. Is that what it's called? Where it squirts and cleans you off, and a fan to dry you off. But then how would you take your pants off? That's for the driver to figure out. But hey, a a seat cover, a bedpan trucker seat. Hey, driving a skirt. What about for the men? Oh my goodness. Okay, so look, when I went to Matt's, there's this guy. He had this thing. No driver facing cameras, right? He had this thing where you connect it to the light when you're getting loaded, and when the light turns red, it sends you a text message. Good fucking idea. I did a whole video. I recorded a lot of it. I told him I was supposed to put it on YouTube. I might do that because that's a good idea. So you can go in the back and go to sleep you'll get a text message and a notification when they're done unloading when it turns green. Isn't that cool? Like there's so many times that I was getting loaded. Like, damn, I wish I had the money to buy that day. Damn, I wish I would have had that because I needed that. I'd be so tired. I do nothing but live loads and live unloads anyway. But I gotta go because I have to pee for real. I love talking to y'all. I miss talking to y'all. It's so fun talking to y'all. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I am not sleepy because I slept for so many hours today. I would stay on here, but I have to pee. I don't think I actually want to pee while I'm on camera. Like, even if y'all cannot see me, I don't want to do that. I would stay on here, especially with Barb being in here. It's always a good time when Barb and R is in here. Do y'all want me to go? Y'all gonna stay on here with me a little bit longer? Are we gonna make this a 5-hour live? I should be going to sleep because I gotta drive those 11 hours tomorrow. But I have to pee. It's a whole process having to pee in this truck right now at this point in time of my life, this particular week. So Barb, how we gonna address the issue of when women are under a cycle? Do what you gotta do, fam. I love y'all, man. Fuck, I missed y'all. We just fix that out. Mute the mic. Y'all won't be able to hear it. I just feel weird because y'all know what I'm doing when I'm not in the camera view. That's the weirdest shit ever. It's only like a handful of people that I will actually stay on the phone with when I actually go to the bathroom in the truck stop. I could drop the trailer and go to a truck stop. My my GPS is broken. Barb, I can't find a fuse for this. What should I do? R, Barb, y'all too. Like, I got all the pieces, but the fuse, it I lost it. It fell in my little thing, my air conditioner vent. Put on a commercial. So I gotta put you in that handful of people. William, we gonna see what you look like right now. Cause I'm not I remember when I first started doing YouTube, y'all, how I was like, I'm not gonna be vain, I'm not gonna be vain, I'm not gonna be vain, right? I'm gonna be vain now. If you're not cute, I don't want to talk to you. Cause what I'm learning right now is in my current situation, I'm no longer attracted to my fiance. I wasn't 100% attracted to him in the first place, but I overlooked it because I'm not trying to be vain. But he did something wrong, and then it just sealed the deal for him. This is the input. And what I was thinking about doing was buying the thing that they sell, like they sell the power supplies for the CB radios, and then taking the fuse out of there and doing it. But it's a 1A fuse, and most of them are 10A. My email is this. I've been to all the truck stops and I can't find them. It's not a micro USB. It's it's the big one, the big USB, the old school ones. I can't find the I can't find the fuse a fuse. Oh, where's the rest of the shit at? Well, I might have to just buy a whole nother thing anyway, because I can't find the metal part now. I'm gonna just have to order one on Amazon. Have it delivered. Let me order it right now while I'm thinking about it. So I can have it delivered to the house by the time I get home. Ah. I didn't want to delete that. I'm on live on YouTube right now.
Just text me that movie site.
Okay. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go pee in a minute. I'm gonna go pee in a minute. I gotta order this before because you know they say you gotta order within a certain amount of time so you can get it by a certain amount of time. I need this delivered before I get back out on the road. If I don't find a truck to dispatch by then, so I can turn in my truck. Ooh, I do gotta pee though. It's coming. It's happening. I will be peeing in just a moment. Ah. I don't like to have this exposed like that, so let me put this casing back on here. This thing is complicated. I'm just gonna buy another one. Shit! Fuck it. What's my Asian man? I gotta order this. Hold on. I don't know. Because apparently older men um, have sexual problems. I don't know. I'm not there yet. June 29th? Oh my god, it's gonna get there tomorrow. Okay. What card am I going to use? What's my debit card number? Wait. Let me make sure I have the money in my account. Ugh. I really don't want to do this while y'all on here. Can y'all hear me through my headset or through the tablet? That'll let me know a lot. Headset or the tablet? $51.51. The headset. I'm still hanging in there at the trucking. Sure is. I wonder how come my debit card ain't on here. Okay, I gotta change, transfer some monies. I can't do that, Barb. I'm a blood tonight. I'm not cripping tonight. I'm gang banging. That's not what I want on my shoes. Splattering. 0462. Is that the last four of my card? I think. I think so. Place an order. And this charger that I'm buying is dual charger. It has the charger for all of the stuff, not just the tablet. I want that. That's so cute. I want to wear this to my daughter's graduation. Isn't that cute? Shit, that's cute. But I don't got the body for it. I gotta cover stuff up. Oh my god, they got it in white. They got it in white. Oh, I gotta get off Amazon. Get off Amazon. Look at this. Look. I've been obsessed with white lately. This is cute too. But this right here, lace. I love lace. I would love to wear that. It's too hot for pants though. I need to get off Amazon. I'm scrolling, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, I can wear it. I can wear it. Because look, I'm not that big. But she's wearing it. If she can wear it, I can wear it. If she can do it, I can do it. I want it. I want to go to her graduation looking like, what? Just order your cord to get off Amazon. I know. I'm trying. Wait, let me look at one more thing. How are these BBWs wearing these things? I don't be having the confidence. Like, I would not have the confidence to wear nothing like this. But see, she's proportionately BBW. I'm not. I'm not proportionately BBW. I don't got the boobs to match the other stuff. And I gotta get my nails done. I'm not even gonna have time to get my nails done. This is crazy. I got the glue on lock. I'm gonna try to 1592 man 1592 miles. I'm gonna be about 300 miles away. How many miles can I drive? I could drive. I'll be 92 if I drive 11 hours and do a 7-2 split. I can get there by the 30th, right? I could. If I drive 11 hours and do a 7-2 split. That is a cute outfit, and they got a lot of pictures with the reviews. Like, they is really wearing these outfits. If she could do it, I could do it. If she could do it, I could do it. I could do it. My body don't even look like that. Oh, what size was it? She's 5'6", 120 is a little long. That's not 120 pounds. Oh wait, okay. Look at this lady. It's too hot for that. No, never mind. I forgot. It's too hot for all of that. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off Amazon. All right, man. Let's see what we got to get going. It's gonna get real in here. All right. Y'all wanna see my bathroom? My toilet? This is my toilet. And the reason why I chose this is because it's not as porous as some other toilets. And this is what I use to use the bathroom. Want to see me? See me what? Do y'all know? Man. Dang. I am. I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna pee. I am. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna get off here anyway, though. No, I don't have a cup. I like using a Ziploc bag because it don't leak. It don't go through the thingy or majigger. Um, but I'm gonna just get off. I'm gonna get off here and watch some TV. I don't need a bucket. This works perfectly fine. Because a bucket, you just gotta transfer the stuff out the bucket into the thing. If I put a bag in there, I need a bucket if I gotta do like the number 2 or something, but we ain't doing that. I took care of that earlier. I don't have to do that tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna go anyway because I don't want these lights on out here. They said park at the shipper at your own risk. And no cars, no nothing over here. And I'm gonna turn these lights off so they don't know it's a female in here. I'm gonna go in the back. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I am in Edison, New Jersey at Leisure Luggage. Yeah, I had that too before I had all these people in my truck. All these people, this dog. Before I had the dog in the truck with me. And so now I don't have nowhere to put it because the top of my bunk is packed with her stuff. So, yeah, definitely need to do that. And another thing I need to do is where can what can I use? Make my own little car alarm with um, two ponytail holders. Put it on the horn and stick it out the, lock it into the window. And if somebody tries to open my door, it'll blow the horn. So, see, I don't know if y'all be able to see it. Let me put the my camera's dirty, but I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Wipe the camera off and turn on my flashlight. Okay. You see how I did that? So if somebody was to open the door, it'll honk the horn. And it'll deter whoever might want to come up in this bitch out here. The other side is locked into the seat. The little thingamajigger. The thingamajigger. The the thingamajigger. My thingy. What is it called? My organizer. The seatbelt is in there. But that's the last tip for the day. Just don't forget to I'm gonna put my I gotta put something up there so I don't forget that it's up there before I open this door. So I'll do a sticky. I'll just put a sticky up here at the window, reminding myself that it's there so I don't scare everybody when I open the door. And there you go. One tip to be safe and deter anybody who might want to come in the truck. I'm gonna take my baseball bat and put it in the back with me. My tire checker, because I'm not even gonna show my face. I'm just gonna start hitting from the back. Boop, boop, boop. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hurt. I'm not gonna close the curtains because I want to be able to see everything that's going on. But I'm gonna go and I'll take care. I mean, you two take care. And I'll talk to y'all later. And y'all have a good night. And we gotta do this again more often, for real, because I be missing y'all. I miss y'all, for real. I don't like to do lives when I'm tired, though, so. Do what I say, not about Facebook. I'll talk to y'all later, y'all. Hit me up on Facebook. JoJon Harris. Instagram, DollFace Trucker. TikTok, DollFace Trucker. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.